Hey everybody, welcome back to another Brass Eagle Blinds Thirsty Thursday edition. This week we're doing nothing but whiskeys that, in my opinion, punch you straight in the mouth. These are only going to be whiskeys that you can find within reason. So no unicorns in this list, no Coy Hills, no Pappy, nothing like that. So sit back, enjoy. These are whiskeys that I just think whenever you drink them, there's just so much flavor involved with every single sip. And so I just gathered some that I had on my shelf. Because of the premise of this one, I would expect that the lowest proof is probably the one that I have right here in front of me. And it's 114. I don't think I have any hazmats on the table, but they're getting up real close to hazmat. Gonna zip through these as quickly as I possibly can. I want to get these done real fast so I can get to bed at a reasonable time. Anyway, first up, a bottle that isn't all over the place, but I think it can be had within reason. Secondary isn't crazy expensive on it, not that you should pay secondary anyway, and it's one that came out earlier this year. It's going to be the Old Granddad 114 single barrel. I got this bottle not real long ago, had seen it kind of all over the place online, everybody doing their reviews and whatnot, and picked one up. Wasn't just like over the moon excited to try it, even after seeing a lot of their reviews. I was like, yeah, it's probably pretty good whiskey. It's not going to blow my socks off, but I bet it's pretty darn good. It's exceptional. It's a 7-year whiskey, 114 proof, Old Granddad single barrel. Because of the single barrel, I know they're going to be different, but whatever this one is, I enjoy it a lot. You don't have to search for really anything on the nose in what I'm going to be drinking tonight. Most of them, to me, just blast you straight off the bat. This is blasting me with that kind of dark cherry note on the nose, kind of a tart. It is approachable. It's not going to blow you away. It's good. Again, gonna zip through these. Cheers. That is just some bourbon marshmallowy goodness. I really like it. A little bit of fruit in there. This is good. This is good. I should have thought twice though on this first one. I got to do baby pours. I know that I'm going to jump up, I think immediately to like 120 something proof. So bottoms up. My next one jumps up to 120 proof. And then I think it takes off. But it is from a local Oral Missouri distillery. And it's a single barrel. It's Blacksmith Black Anvil. This one is 120 proof, and it's one of the favorite bottles that I've got. Russ does a really good job over there, in my opinion. The bottles that I have from Blacksmith are some of the favorite bottles that I have, my favorite bottles, and that is, quite frankly, saying quite a bit. So I'm not going to go into a ton about this. It just offers so much on the nose. It's made in short barrels or small barrels, whatever you want to call them. I can't remember how many gallon barrels this single barrel is made in, but it's like Russ has found the perfect amount of time to age those in those small barrels. Not only that, but maybe the perfect distillate to do it with. So nicely done, Russ. I'm sure none of you noticed that blue lights just turned on. I forgot to turn them on, but I'm not recording all that again. So now you get this nice blue ambience in the room. Congrats. The next bottle, I did mention that most of these bottles are able to be had within reason. This bottle I can't say the same for. It can't be bought necessarily because this next bottle is a Peerless distillery only pick. This one is named Clover and Honey, and I say you can't buy this one because it is kind of old, and I doubt they have these still at the distillery, but I say that it can be had because you can still go to the distillery anytime and pick up distillery only picks there. And I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, well, this one, if you don't get this one, then forget it because they're all shit. If it isn't this one, they're all shit. No. Every single one that I've got there on the shelf is incredible. I love every single one of them, and they can call it almost anything that they want. And I'm like, yep, snag it, give it to me. I'm going to drink it. This particular one is coming in at 123 proof, which is a little bit higher than the distillery onlys typically are. So not that that necessarily makes this one better or worse than any of the other ones, but I knew I was doing this video and I'm like, which one of these is most syrup-like, is the most concentrated flavor? Like if you were to make whiskey concentrate and give that to somebody, which one of these Peerless is most like that? It was this Clove and Honey. Now, I know that they call these things something that the flavor notes that they're getting off the whiskey. And I know that so often it's probably just because that thought has been introduced to my head. That's why I'm getting that flavor profile. But I gotta be honest, it seems like I get clove immediately and just a little bit of sweetness from like what they're calling a honey taste on the back end. It's really good. It's awesome. Now, if you know me at all, you know I wasn't gonna get through one of these videos without having my favorite distillery on the planet. So this next one is gonna be Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Proof. This is the regular Tennessee whiskey, single barrel proof. This is not the rye. And this is not the bottle that it came in. This bottle that I have it in is just one of their older bottles that happen to be a regular single barrel 100 proof, not the barrel proof version of this. But I love the bottle, and so I put a lot of the new bottles that I open into this one. And I've got a little, one of their little store pick things on there too. I don't know, it's just kind of cool. Now I know a lot of the people will look for the Coy Hill single barrel proofs. And I've done the same, and I've opened and I've drank the same. Can I say that they are better than any of the other ones? I don't know. It's kind of a novelty thing, I think. I do love all of them. I cannot tell you where this one came from because I don't know. I don't have the bottle that it came out of anymore, but I can tell you that it was around 128 proof. So that's what I'm dealing with here. But no, I don't know what Rick House it's from. These are so close to the special releases that come out. I can't really think of a better single barrel product that's offered, period. Not one. Now, if I was to have a competition between the rye and the Tennessee whiskey, gosh, that's going to depend on whatever day I'm drinking it. But off the top of my head, I can't think of one major distillery or even small distillery that has better single barrels at $65, $70 than Jack Daniel's single barrel proof. And that's a fact. It might sound to the uneducated ear, that may sound as like that's an opinion. It's not. With this next pour, I think I am actually stepping backwards in proof just ever so slightly. And that's only because I couldn't remember not only what that Jack was, but I couldn't remember what this one is. This next bottle is 125 proof, and I only have it because I'm a member of this particular distillery's free membership. So it's free. It doesn't cost you anything. And you get updates when certain bottles are coming out and stuff like that. And that's kind of cool. But what they also do is quarterly, they have a special release or something that is going out to members quarterly, and they ship it to you. They ship it to you without really knowing, like you place the order and you don't really even know that you placed the order. And then maybe a week, month, something like that, a bottle shows up and it's got your name on it, and then you go, oops, I just spent money that I wasn't aware of. It's okay in this case, right? Because this bottle ended up being fantastic. So this one is going to be Westward Whiskey. This one is Pinot Noir cask finished. It is cask strength. It is an American single malt, and it is delicious. Oh man. So Westward does primarily American single malts. And because of that, I think they kind of do them better than anybody else. And when they finish these whiskeys, God, just so much flavor comes out of this bottle. And I don't know if you'll be able to see it really in the B-roll. I hope you can, but the color on this, I doubt you'll be able to see this either. The color on this is like I'm just drinking Pinot, right? I'm not a wine person. I don't know diddly shit about wine. I'm not sure what the difference between any of the reds are, or any of the whites for that matter. But I know I like to drink them, and I know that whatever this wine like cask is supposed to do to whiskey, it ends up finishing whiskey very well. Oh, it smells so good. It's like there's a softness to the nose and there's a sweetness there, but it's like almost marshmallowy pillows in your nose. There's no sharpness to it whenever you give it a good whiff. No sharpness whatsoever. You could dig your nose all the way in there. You could probably breathe it. You'd die, but it wouldn't hurt much, probably. Before I dive into the next one, I want to say, when I was talking about these are all whiskeys that punch you in the mouth, right? I wasn't trying to say that they're all super strong or they're all wake you up like, oh my God, and that's just nothing but alcohol or anything like that. These are all whiskeys that do not hide from you. They are not bashful. They are not just peeking around a corner, like asking you if it's okay that they come out. They are what they are, and they're not ashamed of it. I love everything that's on that table, but it's not to say that these are like just straight up the strongest whiskeys you'll ever have. That wasn't really the point of saying they're punch you in the mouth whiskeys. That said, the next one that I have is kind of a brute, and that's because it is a Balcones True Blue. Now, there are people that pronounce that differently than I do. I say Balcones. People say like, I think there might be people that say like balcons and people that say balconies. I don't know. I don't know what's right. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what's right. The whiskey is a brute. This one is from Texas, and so it's gonna have that flavor. This is a Total Wine store pick, and it's coming in at like 133 proof. This one, of course, isn't as mild as the rest of them. It's not the highest proof one that I have, but this one, more than any other whiskey on the table, does not give a shit.
I don't give a shit.
The other ones aren't bashful by any means. The other ones are very proud of their flavor profiles, and they deliver them in spades. This one is the most unashamed about it and the most willing to punch you in the face and then go home with your girlfriend. That's what this one does. But I like it. It's very leather, it's very tobacco, it's very Texas. So the next bottle that I've got is coming in at a very hot 139 proof. And you might be thinking, well, Doug, that's not all the bottles that you have up there. You're right, because this isn't the highest one that I've got. I have one that's 139.2. So this one is going to be Fallen Brothers Rise and Shine Outreach. 139 proof. I wish I remembered even a little bit about where this bottle kind of came from, or where the juice kind of came from. I'm sure if I text Kenny right now, he could tell me all about it. I'm in the middle of shooting. You know what? I'm not going to do that. I told you all that, yeah, you could probably get your hands on it. This one you probably can't get your hands on. But I will say, if you go out to Fallen Brothers, go visit their store and hang out outside, have yourself a flight, get a pizza, get some food. It's just a fun place to be. All of this, of course, after you visit 898 Cigar Lounge and Bar in Washington, Missouri first. Thank you for coming. It's our 1 year anniversary this weekend, even though this video is probably coming out after that, maybe 2 weeks after that. I'm glad you came if you came to the 1 year anniversary weekend. Getting back to Fallen Brothers, hang out. They have other whiskeys that are going to be comparable to this that came out maybe a year ago or so. Again, I really should have gotten maybe more information from Kenny before I did this video, but I like, I kind of shoot my videos just kind of winging it, and I just look at whiskey and go like, oh, what's some things that these have in common? What kind of video can I make out of this? So that's kind of what I did tonight. Cheers, Kenny. This next bottle I have to thank Patrick for, and Patrick, you know who you are whenever I mention your name. It is going to be an Elijah Craig single barrel toasted. Now this one is called Heritage Fire. It's coming in at 139.2 proof. And it's glorious.
He looks glorious.
It's really good. I had never had an Elijah Craig toasted that the proof was that high. This one happens to be aged 8 years, single barrel. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's probably my favorite Elijah Craig single barrel that I've ever had. So, Patrick, and cheers to Washmo Bourbon Society. I hadn't said anything yet, but again, cheers Washmo Bourbon Society. Cheers to you, Patrick. Thank you again so much for picking this bottle up for me. I owe you a pour out of it next time that we can get together. Maybe down at the lounge. Thank you so much for watching another Thirsty Thursday. This one was nice and short. I love it. Gonna be easy to edit, but come back for the next one. Who knows what craziness we might think of. I talked to Chad recently, and he wants to do another video with like cookies and mixed drinks or some shit, or cookies and whiskey. I mean, yeah, okay. I'll probably do that. I'm gonna do that. So, yeah, join us for that one. Thanks for watching.